How many times have you typed, "Does Dovly really boost credit score?" into a search bar, hoping for a magic bullet answer? If you're like millions of people, you've probably encountered countless ads and glowing testimonials, all promising a quick and easy path to a higher credit score. But in a world overflowing with financial apps and services, it's natural to be skeptical. Is Dovly the real deal, or just another flashy promise that falls short? We're diving deep into Dovly today, not to give you a sales pitch, but to give you the unvarnished truth. We'll break down exactly how Dovly claims to work, what its core features are, and most importantly, we'll weigh the pros and cons so you can decide if it's the right tool for your financial journey. Because let's face it, your credit score isn't just a number. It's a gateway to better interest rates, loan approvals, and even apartment rentals. So, let's get to the bottom of whether Dovly can genuinely help you unlock those doors. At its heart, Dovly positions itself as an AI-powered credit repair service. It doesn't promise to magically erase bad debt, but rather to identify and dispute inaccuracies on your credit report. Think of it like this. Your credit report is a detailed financial history, and sometimes mistakes creep in. These could be anything from incorrect late payments to duplicate accounts or even fraudulent activity. Even small errors can drag your score down. Dovly's main game is to meticulously scan your reports from all three major credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, for these discrepancies. Once identified, Dovly then automates the dispute process. Instead of you writing letters and making phone calls, Dovly drafts and sends the necessary correspondence to the credit bureaus and creditors on your behalf. This is where the AI comes into play, aiming to streamline and optimize the dispute process for a higher success rate. They also offer features like credit monitoring, alerting you to new activity and potential issues, and some personalized recommendations for improving your credit habits. The idea is to be proactive and reactive, tackling existing issues while helping you build healthier financial habits for the future. Now, here's where we get to the crucial question. Does it work? The answer, like most things in personal finance, isn't a simple yes or no. For many users, Dovly has demonstrably improved their credit scores. If your credit report contains legitimate errors and Dovly successfully disputes them, then yes, your score is likely to see an uptick. Removing negative items, even small ones, can have a significant positive impact. The convenience of having Dovly handle the dispute process is also a huge draw for those who find the traditional methods daunting or time-consuming. However, it's vital to manage your expectations. Dovly isn't a miracle cure for fundamentally poor financial habits. If you consistently miss payments, carry high debt, or have a history of bankruptcies, Dovly can only do so much. It addresses errors, not your underlying spending or payment behavior. Furthermore, the speed and extent of improvement vary greatly depending on your individual credit situation. Some users report significant jumps in a few months, while for others, the progress is more gradual. The monthly subscription fee is also a factor to consider. While it might be worth it for some, others might find the cost outweighs the benefit, especially if their credit issues are deep-seated. Another point to consider is that you can, in theory, do everything Dovly does yourself. You have the right to obtain your credit reports for free annually and dispute errors directly. Dovly's value proposition lies in its automation, expertise, and time-saving convenience. So, if you're strapped for time or feel overwhelmed by the credit repair process, Dovly could be a worthwhile investment. But if you're diligent and willing to put in the legwork, you might achieve similar results without the recurring cost. Ultimately, Dovly is a tool. Like any tool, its effectiveness depends on the user's needs and the underlying situation. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.